Anything else you need before we get started?
Nah.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
We'll get this all from upstairs.
What's happening? What's going on? Usually have a big long damn introduction and shit, but y'all see what's going on. Now it's kind of the whole point. Thank y'all for damn checking in, the one that's in. Kales, what's happening? Shit. Let me get on this shit real fast.
Hey, Markel! Get outside!
Dang, still got that. Oh, still got that going on. Man, dripping all over the place. Boy.
Like old folks, bro.
Like old folks.
Yeah, man. Running up them steps. Got extra workout in just now. Woo, child.
That's what's up. Yo.
What happened? It went up?
Oh no. Just getting everything done.
My girl say, can't be seen on TV doing that.
Shit. Yeah.
Yo. All right. You gonna take one?
Take one off. Man. Word. But anywho, like I said, I haven't damn seen you in a good little bit. And you showing me that shit, you know what I'm saying? And for those actually, dang, we just jumping into the conversation. Go ahead and explain the situation one more time.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
What am I explaining here?
The picture you just showed me and the text message you had just got.
Oh,
Yeah.
the picture I just showed you?
Yeah.
About
the video I should say.
I'm about to say, yeah, the individual like is connected in a certain way musically. However, a lot of times people do inappropriate stuff. And you want people to work with you, but you can't be inappropriate if you expect people to work with you. And like, I can't take you serious if you get out of pocket. Like, at that point, I don't want anything to do with you.
But that's the Okay, now obviously you knew him because knew of him or knew his,
I don't. That's the
Oh,
thing.
you don't. Okay.
No, I don't.
Huh. So I guess then the whole fact that he was, just communicating with you, he probably thought it was just purely on some old I'm trying to get up with you type of shit.
Pretty much.
It could have been just, a little miscommunication.
This is not my usual. Are we going for it?
Sure, let's go for it. Doing jello shots, ladies and gentlemen.
The true meaning of liquid courage, huh? Can't get it out. I usually like to do this part at the end, after I get done. Business first.
Right.
But I guess we're gonna partake, huh?
Might as well. Cheers.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, alright. I think it's made like coconut rum or something.
I didn't even read my head.
But apparently I can't get all mine out of the thing.
Me either. I'm down working on my tongue game in front of the camera and shit. Yeah, I don't look too good, man. That's a little sus.
Get it all out. Don't say what's in it.
Got 98% out.
This one has vodka in it.
Alright. I can kind of taste that.
It says it has vodka in both of them, but it tastes like rum.
Huh.
The coconut flavor was very strong.
Well, that's because you used to coconut down rum typically, I guess. You know what I mean? Is that what he is?
I don't know. I tried it. I did it. I gave it a good effort. I tried it. I won't do it again.
I love it. Alright.
It's a party pack. And the 24 pack. But they have like all the different flavors in it.
I do not know. I don't actually damn buy Dill shots. What's happening, man?
Shit.
Chilling, man. Shit.
Can I say hello to
I'm about to say, damn, we're recording a little something right now.
Say hello to me. Miss 843 Vegas is beautiful. One stop shop. Get your hair retwisted. Get your hair cut.
Word.
All of that. Boom. Black on everything.
Gotta be enterprising. That's kind of the deal. That's kind of would be like some next level shit. Then start trying to shoot some commercials and shit.
You can shoot commercials.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my camera.
Let's sing a jingle.
Yeah.
Let's sing a jingle.
Especially after seeing Dan like that.
Seafood again?
Look, first of all, I ain't had seafood. I had masala.
Out of 7 nights a week, you know how many nights you eat seafood?
How many?
5.
God damn.
I had the water.
And we ain't talking about getting in the water, we talking about eating. Cause I doubt that nigga will be in the water that often.
Hell no.
Come on now. You know the Caucasian guy and he likes to get in the water.
Hell no, I don't.
What do you mean? You can't swim?
Like a rock.
Damn.
Like a rock. So maybe say a song. I don't remember all the words, so I'm gonna jack up.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that part too.
I don't know. Like, you better really go look at the words. Solid as a rock. I don't know the words to something. That part.
Yeah.
Yep, that part right there.
Pretty much.
Yep, that part. Yes.
I can lie, damn. How you looking back there, though?
Huh?
I said, how's it looking
Oh,
back
that thing stink right there.
there?
As the little boy said at work yesterday, he said, "Ooh, that dang thick fat dang girl." I was like, why is he talking to her like that?
Damn.
It was a little boy.
I'm about to say like that.
It was a little boy. It was a little boy.
He must have went for somebody.
Hey, listen.
Somebody grandpa child.
Somebody daddy.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody daddy. Somebody daddy taught him how to be fresh. That's how all y'all learn. Somebody daddy.
First of all, I ain't gonna put my granddad in.
You can tell your granddaddy on the phone if you want to. I don't give a damn. Let's just tell the truth. As the old folks say, tell the truth, shame the devil. God damn it. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
Them old folks was on it now. I can't lie.
They just told me what to do and what not.
That is. They told you what to do and what not to do. And how much of that did you listen to?
Shit, like 5%.
Only 5%.
Rest of the shit, I'm like, yeah.
Pretty much.
That part. He ain't listen to shit.
You gotta learn for yourself type of shit, you know what I mean?
Shit hard, boy. Ooh.
Listen.
I hate that. I still learned that lesson.
You learned hard way, huh?
Too hard.
You know what?
Too hard, bro. Horribly hard.
Horribly hard.
Horribly.
Say it in Spanish. Horrible. Be like, what happened, man? Or like,
That was my dad. Every question said, what happened? Man, daddy. I remember telling my first one.
What's happening?
Told my dad, hey dad, got this girl pregnant.
you told the girl, you told your daddy got a girl pregnant.
No, he was on top of the roof. You know, just look at me. He looked and laughed and went back to hammering like, ain't shit I said it mattered.
So what happened? Did she lose baby or something?
Oh, come on, kid in mine.
Oh. Gotcha.
I'll tell him, but
What's happening to Liz? Shit, hey.
Hi, Liz. Hey, girl. That be you over there. She just had a birthday last weekend. Happy birthday,
I
girl.
say you have to be my ears.
I can't hear. I'm just saying. I can't hear you. Say what now?
I thought I had to charge up my phone.
Oh, you had to turn up your phone. Oh, let me find out you got your cute hair on and stuff, girl. Let me find out you want the viewers to see how cute you is.
are you trying to throw up? How you have a dad's on?
She is bedazzled every day. She's bedazzled and extra every day of the week.
Oh, damn.
Word.
Damn, and okay.
Say what, ma'am? I can't hear you.
I am not extra. I'm just me.
Extra. And she's for a ride. It's okay. I love you anyway. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? You're our only viewer for the moment. Look like it. But we got two. Huh?
How long is this gonna be on?
I don't know. How long we running?
Shit. I mean, shoot, as we doing the damn
As
here
long
and
as
down,
we,
just
you know,
chatting and drinking
we
and
chatting, we do what we do, and what I do his hair. You know, candid conversations. That's all this is.
Listen.
While Markel in the background cooking.
word.
My bad, Kales, my bad. I gave it where to go.
Go.
My bad. Yes, that's all it is.
Last thing I need my baby mama found. Oh, you on
Feel
rope
free to
now?
add to
You got 10
ask it, whatever you do, whatever. Man. That's the point of it. Just kind of just throwing the shit up
Yeah,
there.
just having fun.
Yeah, just having fun.
So just so you know, you won't hear live. You hear me? Ma'am, Liz. Oh, she gone black on the shit.
What you good
We need speakers?
That's actually probably what I could have done. Just plugged up to that instead.
I got a little miniature Bluetooth.
Oh damn! I don't have the Bluetooth adapter though. I list down. That shit got like a little name.
USB?
I could plug it up USB probably. Oh, so.
Oh, that has to be exactly.
Yeah.
I got that song in my head for the rest of the day.
What's up?
What's
Solid.
Solid. Solid as a rock.
In my head all freaking day, man.
Seafood.
All night on my head.
If that one seafood, that it smell good. I don't know how you want to do this. I don't know. Do it when you work like that. No.
That's
Oh, let me turn my Bluetooth on. Alright, Marcel. Came late. So we doing liquid courage. You gotta choose your troubles.
Damn, so ain't do that.
Why?
That's the female devil.
It is not.
That is. That is a female devil in a bottle.
It is not.
And she always wear red.
I ain't got on red today.
Lush red.
I ain't got on red today. I got on black.
I don't know.
My shirt says Black Queen approaching. Thank you. Shouts out to the one and only, my cousin. Everybody call her Georgia Nubia, but I call her by her government.
Don't call her government.
Listen,
Free.
listen. She get paid to call her name. What you talking about?
Oh, call her government?
Her Georgia Nubia name.
Oh.
That's all they need to know, God darn it. That's all they need to know. She been 100% in the business for herself for a whole year.
Black on.
That part.
One day we gonna get it right though.
This is the day that the Lord has made.
They go song in my head.
I will rejoice. I will rejoice and be glad.
Yeah.
This is the day that the Lord has made.
Get
Yeah,
it.
tambourine now.
I will rejoice and be glad in it. Just because you drink don't mean you can't serve now. Hold up now. Don't get me on my soapbox.
Man, look at the brother turned water into wine. Okay?
Praise the Lord. Let me take a sip there.
Turned water into wine. I mean, really?
You been watching Kevin Samuels?
No, but I'm about to.
I think it died.
Oh, yeah, he did die.
Okay,
What's one? The little one? Oh, here?
yeah, that's
I think
right.
I got it.
Mine apparently it died.
It sounds like
Your
that.
Bluetooth died.
Yeah, it
I
sounds
think so.
I know you don't want to hear it. I want to hear it.
That's all right. We can do Bluetooth.
And that's why I was saying, like, I can't get it to go that way.
I hear
But-
Kevin.
You hear it still talking?
Oh, I do.
Or you just hear me talking?
I hear you talking.
Yeah, that's how it should be. So when they damn pull that up, you know what I mean, you'll be able to hear that shit too.
Oh, okay. Showing off the gray hair and the eyebrows and stuff.
I mean, that's kind of crazy how that damn shit do kind of happen, but you know, that's just the genetics. You know what I mean? Shout out to my pops.
Oh, I hear Mark.
That's what I'm saying. Like this shit, this microphone down.
It is everything. I'm like, what is that noise? So what you need? Like, what you need to adapt to hook it up to the Bluetooth? Like a auxiliary cord?
It would have to be like some shit I could damn.
Like an aux cord?
Yeah, pretty much like an oxide. Yeah, because I mean, if you do that.
Me doing what I'm doing, that's gonna be a little.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I was saying, but I don't have that.
Let me go out to my other ride real quick.
All right. We can get it going.
I got a fresh number on my pocket there. But I swear I can't get my life together. I can't remember what shit. Oh, I think it's wrong.
But they cold. Reason why I like staying in Florida. So cool well. It's like a cord. You gonna be on or something?
Yeah. Kind of like, you know what I mean, like if you were plugging in like a headphone. It's kind
Yeah,
of
the
like
jack in.
Auxiliary
You
cord.
need a jack in?
Yeah.
You need a jack in? Alright.
You got one?
Trying to see.
Yes, it works.
Yo, we good?
Mark out!
We good?
So to counteract that, gotta turn. So we can hear ourselves, hear what's going on, but you know, at the same time.
Word. Cool. Oh, so it's still live?
Oh yeah, man.
In other words, you never stop rolling.
Of course not. But when I damn edit the shit down and then break it up into different parts, yeah. But anyway, damn, and that's kind of the thing I was down would be like, oh damn, I really should have damn just end up changing the dynamic of the conversation that usually by now you done told me down something about your, you know, your mama done told you another damn bullshit that done happen.
I know, right? I don't know, like, it just.
Well, I have a bullshit. Have you seen the damn, I guess, the Kanye shit that everybody been pretty much talking about?
About the White Lives Matter shirts?
Yeah. No,
I
that,
mean, everybody knows for attention, right?
right.
And he got the attention he really wanted, I'm sorry. And people are feeding into it. Black Twitter dragging him left and right. I recently just got into a page.
That's what I was asking about this. So I was like, dang.
Like I don't like social media much. Granted, I know with the, you know, me singing and doing modeling and stuff like that, I gotta get out of that whole phase. But I don't want it to control my life. Like a lot of people, like they base everything on social media, their relationships, like everything. They put too much of their business out there. If it ain't on TikTok, it's on Snapchat, they on Facebook. You know,
well, TikTok especially, because that shit really, I mean, it's just what, 30 seconds of shit, and then you move on to something about 60 seconds. I don't even know how long that shit is.
I don't know. I don't have TikTok.
But I mean, no.
Don't you look back. Anybody want to go on live and complain about their lives?
Right.
They can just stop the live and just change their lives. You know what I'm saying?
Fact, stop the lie and change
Their
it.
lives.
Change God dang, I swear, hell, this came over when you opened the oven. I'm surprised you ain't checking on the grill. It ain't cold outside, it feel good. And the other time, now you want me to sweat, you know what I'm saying? I will be in a minute with damn oven on.
Oh, that's fine.
But anyway, that's the conversation at hand about Kanye and all this other. Like, he really wanted attention, so you know that's the number one reason why he did it.
special.
But he also, don't get me wrong, I ain't no racist or nothing like that, but he also like white people approval. Let's just face it.
Well, isn't that, don't you think, is kind of like the damn problem in a lot of areas?
I'm sorry, you ain't gotta like me, you ain't gotta approve of everything that I do. I'm gonna do what I want to do, whether you like it or not. It doesn't matter whether you be my mom, my daddy, my grandma. It's what I want to do.
That's cap because validation kind of like drives pretty much everything. You know what I mean? Like
in some instances, but
you can't let it be your main motivation. But you know that like you want to make your mom proud, or you want to do something that somebody think is cool, or you.
But what I mean by you don't care is that you get to a point in life where it's like, hey, it doesn't matter what the last person thought about you. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Yes, you want to make your mama proud or whatever. I mean, but yeah, you gonna make your mama proud, keeping the job, keeping the roof on your head. But then you got those mamas that are just difficult. They ain't gonna never be proud of nothing that you do, cause they unhappy with their lives. Like it comes down to multiple things. But like with him, yeah, he does a lot of stuff for validation, I feel. But who am I to judge?
Well, the attention that he gets, do you think that he like?
He doing it on purpose, absolutely.
Okay.
Like if you're gonna create a shirt that say "White Lives Matter," and you're a black man considering everything that's been going on in this world, like why you didn't have your kids with those shirts on? Why you put the shirts on everybody in your fashion show but the kids? You know what I'm saying? What statement were you trying to make?
Well, because the kids are controlled by Kim, ain't it? You know what I mean? Like in the Kardashian family, like once she had them kids, like that's pretty much their property at this point. That's why he was fighting so hard.
One child. The rest of them came from Syria. That don't count.
For real? I didn't even know the story. Like for real, the other
She
kids
only
came from Syria.
had one. The rest
She only had North or whatever.
North, West, Northwest, Southwest Airlines, whatever the damn girl name is.
Flag will play. You let your husband share his sperm with random imaginary women who want to have a Kanye baby.
She shared her egg.
That's like open up a Mattel factory.
Hey, listen.
Oh wow.
You know, I'm a real side party. How about that then?
Word.
I'm just saying, but that's what she did. You know, she got them little test tube babies running around. People call them what they want to. You know, but people probably gonna be like, oh God, she just hating on Kanye. No, facts is this. He does what he does for the attention. And I'm sorry. Whatever you want to call it. Clout, attention, trending views, for the money, you know what I'm saying? He in the industry. The industry is very corrupt. And a lot of people often fail to realize.
But the thing is, it's almost like when he does get the attention or the ears of people, what he says, do people actually pay attention to it, or do they just write it off as just, that's Kanye being crazy, you know? That's just
I don't think he's crazy by a long shot. He knows what he's doing.
Right. Oh, we got some.
Okay, I'm waiting on the rebuttal.
You think Kanye crazy?
Look, okay.
All of us are for that matter.
All right, everybody who is like who know Kanye from the old Kanye to the new Kanye.
Okay. So Kanye before money and Kanye after money.
Exactly.
That's what you're saying. All right.
So,
or some people say Kanye before Illuminati, Kanye after the Illuminati.
Okay.
But y'all can't say that dramatic effects of things that happened while he was doing and growing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and I think the last one just hit him just a little bit harder than expected.
Okay.
His mom died.
Yeah.
We all know our mothers are our balance.
Word. And,
I'll let you finish before I make a comment.
okay.
I'm gonna say for some mothers, our balance to some kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like my mom was my balance. You know what I'm saying? She died in 98. Little casual adventure, but guess what? But you know what I'm saying? You know.
Oh, wow.
Why we gotta be home?
I'm saying.
Why can't I just use somebody who's experiencing life?
You were experiencing life, sir. You were.
But what?
You are my sunshine.
It's all right. It's all right. Like it happened. It happened, my man. Straight 360. even when we had the little hurricane joint, y'all ain't noticed the tension, the anger this dude had in his face and the body when he said, well, the Bush don't like black people. He was very emotional when he said it.
And that's what I'm saying. And black people loved him when he said that shit. Like they were all on college. They was college dropouts and damn selves, and everybody was cool. But then now, what's changed now? Because he had himself a white woman. Is that what changed?
Everything okay. So here's my thing. Okay, I don't mean to cut you off. Now here's my problem. You wrote a whole song about somebody being a gold digger and she leave your ass for a white girl, blah blah blah. And you know, as he said in the song, well, you went in the same thing you were talking about and criticized the other Negroes in the song. Like, I'm sorry, like you know how to say don't be the cat on calling pot black. I was done. Don't get me wrong. They said they want to say Kim Kardashian, I ain't no hater or whatever. If you like the plastic girls, whatever, go for it. But I'm just saying, you can't. How you gonna write a whole song about a gold digger and then you marry one?
But the
she might do. They said the same thing about everybody else. But I'm just saying.
No, granted, nobody could argue that Kim ain't a gold digger, but I mean, she did have millions before Kanye, though. You know what I mean?
Millions from having the sex tape with Ray J.
It don't matter how she got her millions, she still was a millionaire.
A gold digger millionaire.
Yeah, she was a gold digger millionaire.
I mean, I'm just saying. You know,
but she had already got. She was successful at least. You know what I mean?
She got rich off the sex tape and her daddy's money.
And apparently, her mom pushed the sex tape. Apparently,
like they said, oh, it accidentally beat it.
Nah, she apparently her mom watched the sex tape a couple times and wanted them to have like different angles.
That could be I'm sorry, not no black mom. I believe it.
Shit, I should try to pull this shit up.
My dad watched that with me and then
So she in the editing room. No, we need to get it wider. We're gonna zoom in.
You gotta suck it like this, girl.
No,
we gotta edit it to be this way so you can make it look like you're choking. Whatever. My mama would lose her shit if she saw something like that.
My daddy probably would high five me and after this, I want my money back. He's gonna tell me. After this, I want my money
back. Your dad said, nigga, you owe me
all my investments. I want my money back.
You owe me, goddamn. You owe me everything because you're gonna get rich after this. We run around here saying, Dave Chappelle, I'm rich, bitch. And Rick James.
Papa, give me the high five. I pull that. Look, give me some.
Oh, you put that thing down on it. You got that girl there.
All right, now. Then you gonna be like, all right. You don't have to believe it. And then the rest of the church folk gonna find out.
Praise the Lord. Did y'all see Brother Cam over there in the video last week? Brother Cam, we need you to come to the altar and repent for your sin.
I be like, listen now, if y'all don't want this church to catch on fire, you better leave me outside.
You gonna be like, it was for the good. To hell with all of y'all.
I ain't telling the hell up. I'm the church ground.
That was not a word word. That was the problem. Sorry.
Yeah, just like ass.
It's in the Bible.
You know how ignorant I am. I actually put the Bible for the word there. It's just like, okay.
Yeah, I used to do the same.
Say like me,
that shit as a fence.
What? What the fuck do you think you're gonna do my goddamn house? Leave my motherfucking yard down. Leave my motherfucking yard down. Get fucked up. You want to stay here? Don't fucking come back right now.
Oh, they were chasing out his son.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't mean to start the conversation for that. I just happened to click on that shit by accident.
Hey. He wasn't gonna get up in that though. I guarantee you that.
That's no shit like that.
Bill gonna move that tail today.
That should be happening. That's the crazy thing about it.
I know, but that's what's wrong with a lot of these kids now. You got babies raising mouths. Mamas and daddies thinking it's okay for the kids to go out here and do this foolishness. Like that'd be like. You know, like I say, baby, ain't nobody taking responsibility for the jacked up stuff that the kids out here doing.
I'm a parent. I had my conversation with my 21-year-old, all of my kids. The conversation I say, hey, don't do somebody that you know won't done.
Facts.
It actually is written in the Bible. Who loves others more others to do it. So my whole thing is, that's not the same message being passed around. You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of people don't have, whether they are religious or not, a lot of people lack moral. They don't have standards. Like they say, you know, you don't stand for something, you fall for anything.
Yeah.
Or you'll fall for any and everything. Like, it's so much for like people to really just like, oh, it's because such and such did. I saw him do it on TikTok. Oh, we're gonna do it. Like that whole thing where they had the freaking tripods and they were doing the dumb stuff with that. First of all, just because you saw some bull on TikTok don't mean you're supposed to do it. And then when you see the grown people, like, so listen, this is my I'm tired of seeing these old grown behind grandmas and granddaddies out here doing these damn TikTok stuff. Be real grandmas and mamas and daddies these days. Like, that really needs to get on my nerves. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, they want to be.
If I had kids, I wouldn't be trying to keep up. I'm just gonna be old and boring, god darn it.
I don't know.
And that's kind of damn one of the points I've been wanting to bring up for a little while now. Is that, do we really have adults anymore? Because I remember my mama being the age I am now, and she been doing some adult ass shit.
And now you see people out here, oh, I'm a content creator.
Like,
you be on social media more than that.
And don't get me wrong, I'm a content creator, but I try to do shit on more of a like kind of conscious type of level. Like we actually talk about, like what the fuck we talking about now. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, you know what I'm saying, just some other random shit. Doing the shit for them, like you said, TikTok and clicks and likes and shit.
And that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people just doing stuff just to be seen, just to be heard. Like never had the attention before, but now that they have Facebook and Instagram, oh, I can get all this attention that I never had. And then when they get it, some of them don't realize what they doing to themselves. That was like, it's attention that they think they want, and then it becomes too much. Like, I feel like this social media is okay, but when social media becomes like too much of your life and you don't know how to step away,
right,
or you find yourself looking at on Facebook and Instagram just to post something so you can quote unquote make somebody mad, but the reality of the situation is you ain't making nobody mad because people only gonna show you the good part of their life. They're not gonna show you the part that's the worst. You know what I'm saying? Or then you got those people who use Facebook for prime example as their personal diary. Like, I do not want to read about you and your boyfriend, baby mama, ex-husband, wife issues on my freaking timeline. Like, go get a life, see a therapist. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. I never forget one time I fell in the trap going, you know, I used to post subliminal posts, but I would never just put out my business.
Guilty.
Hey, I own mine. I posted, like, I never forget, I had this one ex, and I would post some little posts about different things. Right. But I was really going through some stuff. Right. But I wanted attention, but I wasn't. Then when I got the attention that I thought I wanted, then I was like, oh, nah, never mind.
But see,
but I learned. But other people, they just like the attention.
Like you said, you learn. But other people, that attention, I mean, attention is crack. Attention is, you know what I'm saying, the new currency. Attention is pretty much damn near everything right now. You know what I mean? So you can't counteract that when this shit does happen.
Yeah. See, for me, I wanted that 1 o'clock in the morning to feel validated attention when he left my daggone house and, you know, I'm going through issues and I'm going, well, why? Because I thought I was so much in love when I realized.
R&B song.
Yeah, I mean, baby, that's back when we actually had R&B.
Because people, you know what I'm saying?
Because people actually cared. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And then the thing is, now when it comes to R&B, it's so, like...
Hope rich, baby.
What the fuck?
That's what I mean.
I'm so done. Oh my God, I'm so done. What is in the pot?
Huh?
What is that? I eat so much shrimp, I got iodine poison. They gonna be you. Hey, you see who got UGK fans over here?
Word.
Hey,
Like I said, that
I ain't
good
kidding.
UGK,
Nobody
man.
gonna write lyrics like that.
Hey, this is like, hey, we had a conversation at work a few weeks ago
Okay.
and about these new artists, and I realized that one of the guys that were, he's only 19, so when he was like, oh, I forgot what artist he said, and I'm like,
Probably had something to do with Jesus.
no, I wasn't Jay-Z, it was one of these new artists. I was like, don't get me wrong, he cool and all, but trash, you know?
Oh, one of them.
It was one of those conversations. He was like, who's really out here listening to us? I'm like, did you really just say that? I'm like,
whoa.
no, I put out a whole album.
Whoa.
But what the song is, Pop Out. And he got, what the little dude name is? YKO.
What the?
He got like, you know what I'm saying? He put a new artist on it. He put and he's like, oh, well, who listen to that? I'm like, don't get me wrong. I get you listen to Kodak Black and
And that's even too old for him, probably 19.
He's 19. No, that is old.
Okay.
That's his.
Because you know, them boys be coming up with some different artists that I never heard of.
Like, and what the other little boy that heard, little Poop or something?
Wow.
What song?
Wow. That whole name.
I don't know. Somebody, little Poop. I was like, what's the dude's name? I don't know.
I don't even know, man.
It was something. And then what's the other? Then I was like, someone was like, you don't know who
Lil Pump?
No. I know who Lil Pump is.
Okay.
It was something, and I was like, look, like you gotta think about it, like these artists are only gonna be good for the time being. I said, these are the type of artists you're gonna listen to their music now, but when you get about 40 and 50, you can't sit down and listen to it like you want to. I can sit down and listen to an old Nas joint from way back when.
But you know what's funny though? Our old rappers getting caught up into the health game and getting
Cause Method Man, Lord Jesus, I know my boyfriend, he's fun.
Word.
That shit just got weird.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
That shit got weird.
Hey, Method Man is over 50 and shoot, I be watching new workout videos just so I be like, God dang. And I'll be looking at him for that matter. Like I actually be looking at the workouts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Don't
The
start.
workout.
Don't start. Don't start.
See how he working out. Yeah, I got you.
I am so down with you.
Yeah.
I'm
Just like I like watching Megan Thee Stallion in the
I'm
workout
sorry.
video, you know.
I'm sorry. A stallion is a male horse. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry. She might be female, but I don't know.
Damn man was an ass.
And then what's the other girl named King the Man? It's an artist named King the Man. I thought it was gonna be a dude, but I realized, oh, it's a girl. It's an artist named King the Man.
What about this chick named Gorilla?
Glorilla?
Glorilla?
Her name was Glorilla.
I don't care. You put yourself.
I mean, she got an old lady name, probably Gloria, but she called herself Glorilla.
Oh, I guess the glow came from her name, and she said.
Oh, that's cute. Hey.
The Sudafed or not? I guess your new rap name is Frank Lucas.
Because y'all been talking about rappers to keep the new niggas.
Hello? Yes.
You are excuse me.
Well, yes, I have 3 years of experience in IT from correcting syntax and
Word, he went from
CSS, JavaScript. Well, yes,
experience.
computer hardware repair was my summer job growing up. So, okay, sure. Monday sounds great. See you then. I just got on my
But these new artists don't have that. They don't have that versatility either. Everybody want to rap about, oh, I want to pop pills, I want to drink lean, and
Yo. Another grown
I
man.
want to have threesome with this girl. Like, I'm sorry, like, huh?
Another grown man called another grown man slime. It's not good for me. So, like, I'm like, my nephew has a bad problem. I know what it means.
What is supposed to mean?
It's
I'm learning.
it's associated with certain bacteria. which
okay.
really ain't real gang affiliate. It's just these cats coming before night gangs.
Oh, okay.
You know, overnight squads, overnight cliques.
I'm learning here.
It's like a branch off.
I'm learning.
I call it branching off. Just like how you do with a franchise. You know, get somebody bought me down.
So now when we franchise when it comes to games, all right, Mark.
Hey, it is. It's a business.
It is. I mean, Gangs Society is one of the most organized gangs there is. Like they have lawyers, doctors, everything. They are who they are.
It's a business. But you can't let everybody in your business.
That's true too. Because you might end up dead. Yeah. I know one thing. That's what when you like it. Listen, the RICO charges got.
Whoa, that shit real.
Got the state of Georgia scared.
Shit, got scared. We scared. So what? I know niggas that couldn't help, and I saw the flag. I'm like, hey, bro, you just get the table up, right? And do a fade. All right, I'm going to do this, and I'm out the door, okay?
You don't want no parts.
Nah. I saw that flag hit the table. I said, ooh, yeah, legal head on.
Right.
Known for the West, nigga, Cali, stand up.
Oh shit.
But
Shit is down.
I don't know who this is. I know.
Crank Lucas.
Crank?
Yeah. Man. I used to love him.
I've never heard of him.
I haven't had time to sit down and watch my YouTube like I used to.
See, I don't know if you know what I'm saying.
West, nigga, Cali, stand up.
Real
The
American
only
working
Cali you've been
class.
to is California Avenue. I rep Crip gang, it's a Crip thing. When you see the flag, you know I Crip bang. I kill you, then I shoot up your funeral. I rock Chucks in my rag, it's Hadouken blue. I watch Sonic, Smurfs, and Blues Clues. I throw this
Wait a minute, he said Sonic.
if I've been tripping on my race, my blood grew even after it touched air. I know you 14 years and you ain't banging a day in your life. How the hell you a Crip all of a sudden? Cause nigga, my favorite rapper is a Crip. Yeah, but guess what? I'm reading online and your favorite rapper just got killed in the drive-by, brother. Damn, I guess I'm a blood now. You can't just switch up games in the middle of a song like that. That's fucking shit. Only wear red around me if you ain't stupid. Sue Woo, my new name is Frank Lucas. I don't care if she bleeding out the pussy. I'ma still eat it up like Dr. Dip Cookies. Stay with a hammer, bro.
Listen,
Trump
this
wins,
is
then
the
I move
foolery,
in the
but he's
band.
backing everybody.
I leave a Crip nigga frozen. My machete split seas like Moses. Alright, you keep playing around and one of them OGs is gonna check you. Real niggas don't respect that fake gang affiliation shit. For all that, you might as well rep Hell's Angels. And they don't even allow black people to join. You know what? That's a good idea, bro.
Oh shit.
That's actually a good idea. I'm just playing, bro. You're not supposed to do it for real.
That shit is real. That shit is real though.
Everybody want to be a part of something. Shoot.
That's kind of how I be.
It's like
Just be you.
it's like
If you corny, be corny. Embrace it. Somebody gonna like it.
so like they like playing the game like playing. That's all. Honestly.
Pretty much.
I mean, I'm gonna say this much. Way back when I first moved down here and I had, a little place, the guy told me because my friends had pledged, you talking about you in a fraternity, y'all in the gang. But they actually were in a fraternity. But at the same time, when he violated the way he wasn't supposed to, they were about to take him out. And so I'm sorry, like you call it what you want to do. They had my back. I had theirs. But the only thing difference is they gonna kill nobody. I ain't out here saying church, you know what I'm saying? I just don't. I don't vote. What's up, folk? What's up, blood?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
that shit used to be funny. Nah, I came from a little small town. I know everybody.
Man, you go from the country.
Word.
Small town. It's called Andrews, right? Yo, this shit used to be hilarious to me. I had some family members there. When niggas told me I couldn't come to the house no more because I had on a red shirt. I was like, nigga, your house purple. So what?
They in the bird game. They in the bird game. You know what I'm saying? You know about the bird game, the purple game? You don't know about that?
Oh my God.
You don't know about that, obviously.
That's crazy.
Jim Jones, and all them. They were purple.
This is the most dumb shit I ever heard in my life. I tried to justify it just now. It wouldn't work.
So, what do you suggest the women in the West do if everyone's advice is for men in the West to look elsewhere for a wife? What happens to all the women in the West?
Well, that one study we referenced, which said by 2030 or something, 50% of women will be without a man. So that's the direction we're headed, because the men that are looking for those traditional values are starting to go overseas, and then the other half of the men are just checking out completely. They don't want to deal with women at all. So this is going to be a big issue that women are going to deal with in the future as their options dwindle.
So, what do you suggest the women in the West do
White
if
men and Asians and all that. I don't know.
Hold up. So what they say? Like,
She said women in the West. Like, is she referring to Western
West Coast.
civilization? I think she more or less means Western.
Name me a rap lyric that's respectful. Name me some music that these niggas make that's respectful. How the fuck they go
I
demand?
don't like his name. He can change his name, though.
Yeah.
That's his name, Charleston White.
Nah, man. Gonna make you feel like somewhere in South Carolina.
Name me
I
a
thought
rap
so too.
lyric
That's
that's
why
respectful. Name me some
Name
music that these niggas make that's respectful. How the fuck they go demand some respect when they some of the most disrespectful motherfuckers
No, that's that same guy.
to the black woman we ever seen?
That's how he got famous.
And not only are they in it in their lyrics, they in it in their actions. Future got 12 baby mama, just putting babies everywhere, ain't raising nothing of them. They just making fathers, babies everywhere. When all the statistics say
What did it say, Charles?
fatherless
What
children,
it say?
nigga, is that the greatest detriment?
He is? I didn't know that. I don't follow
Nigga doing
it. See, I tell you, my social
Name me a rap lyric that's respectful.
I guess
Name me some
him
music that
and
these
Candace
niggas
are-
make that's respectful. How the fuck?
Things don't get my nerves. I'm just saying, like, don't get me wrong.
Are you telling me right now that you just want to casually date and fuck around?
Pretty much right now, yeah, that's where I'm at.
37?
But I need some people to understand this.
Now, okay, well, when you're done with that and you're done having your fun,
These people are not for the people. They're not for us. They're all in it for themselves.
That's why they run so hard. That's why they damn campaign
Like,
so hard, because they know what time it is. Once you get on as far as the politics game, your family damn is set up for life. You know what I mean? Like,
That's not how real music.
bitch, I'm stacked.
Oh, no, that ain't. That is the Billie Eilish song.
yeah.
Oh, I'd rather hear Noriega.
Yeah.
Every time I hear that song, I'm like, oh, and then I hear Bitch I'm Stylish. Oh, no, why?
That's crazy that the boy remixing the song that we do.
But everybody swear they song is original. No, none of these new artists are original. They all sample. I like music myself, and I sing. So therefore, I'm not gonna sit there and say I'm an original artist, unless I wrote the song myself. But shit, and most likely I'm gonna sample somebody's stuff and take an idea from it and make it be mine. But it doesn't necessarily mean I'm 100% original. But that's the thing, nobody wants to own that when it comes to certain things musically.
Music is that fine line, because I mean, you want to be creative and you can say that is, like you just said, inspired
It
me
inspires
for
you,
you, right? But and then sometimes you are paying homage, you know.
Yeah.
You're just like, yo, I love this shit, and I just wanted to do my little, take on it or whatever.
I respect those who pay homage. But for you to take a whole song and write a whole verse on it and be like, oh, that's my song. No. That is not your song. It might be your lyrics, but it ain't your song.
Associated borrowing.
Plagiarism. Goddamn plagiarism. Without words.
Pretty fucking much.
That's sad, though. We gonna be these generation too, these little motherfuckers.
I don't know. I'm not.
That's the framing thought for me.
Listen, I'm just tired of seeing these little 90 babies out here, these 2,000 babies out here. Looking older than me. Like, I know I'm 38, but that means y'all look like y'all 45. Stay off the pills.
Stay off the drugs.
Everybody want to be on fentanyl.
That shit crazy, bro.
What? Okay, hold up. Excuse me for not being properly informed. What the hell does and what they use fentanyl for?
Fentanyl, so like if you go have surgery and stuff like that, they give you part of the anesthesia, it has fentanyl in it.
Okay, what about drugs?
They use it to get high.
I mean, it kind of numbs the body, just, you know what I mean? It's
I'm sorry.
muscle relaxing type shit. You know what I mean?
But I didn't like that.
It sounded like somebody trying to get roofied. That's what it sounded like.
I mean, not too far.
I mean, considering that I just had surgery in April and how I know what they gave me was the cocktail that had fentanyl in it, and that feeling that I got afterwards when I woke up, that is horrible. That is freaking horrible. Like, no, I just felt groggy and just like in my mind, I'm like, prime example, I had surgery, an operation for years back. They gave me Valium. Don't get me wrong, I was awake the whole time the lady was down there doing her thing. Wait, I was gonna get off the table and I was like, ooh, I don't like this feeling. Like I just felt like all I could do was lay it.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why people chase that feeling, because when you come off of it, it's terrible.
I go see a counselor, buy me some Reggie, we good to go. For real. I don't need all that.
I don't smoke Reggie no more. Okay, because I just told man, I don't never smoke weed. Now, I didn't eat that and let me just explain. I did get out of bed, but I was sick all day long. I went to work, remember?
Oh yeah, you did.
But I was sick, like it. I know some weed, but I ate a piece of a cookie and it was fine. But I ate this daggone brownie. And instead of just eating a piece of the brownie, I really got a sweet tooth. And I was like, oh,
too, right.
In my mouth, it was good, it was sugar-free, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, 1:39 to be exact in the morning, I woke up going, oh.
I Dave Chappelle said,
gotcha. Like, I had the worst feeling ever. Like, and don't get me wrong, that's not my first rodeo ever having an edible, but feeling the way I felt last Friday, oh God, I didn't feel better until like late Friday night. And I was like, never again.
Yeah, the man will stick with you.
The dude here I had did that night, he was like, yo, I will have for 2 days off edibles. And I smoke weed every day. I said, bro, I'm good. I'm good. Never again. Shout out to the girl who made it. It tastes good. Nope. I said, do what I know best. What's in that glass over there? What's in that glass? Because all I know is I felt nauseous and couldn't throw up. Like, it had got the best of me. Like, I was singing Marvin Sapp song and it wasn't even Marvin Sapp song. Not even he saw the best of me. No, you got the best of me. What's anything else around me? Wouldn't even get a hold of me.
So I was trying
that part.
A woman doesn't need a husband to be.
So you running out now, huh? How you feel?
All right.
How you feel?
Man,
How you
never
feel?
been in something this like.
So back on my page, huh?
Check out this old man. Come on.
I'm gonna need you to let you.
Well, listen, I thought I was going 1:39. I was like, I gotta throw up. I went to get off the bed, and I went, my whole body feel heavy. I don't like this. I'm gonna die.
When you're 52, when you're past it,
No grandchildren.
Come on, go yeah, man. Hurt like a motherfucker, don't it?
Friends like him
What did we learn today?
Never eat a sugar-free brownie with marijuana in it. Not marijuana, marijuana. Because boy, I was like, oh, that's all I can say is a kid. But listen, I went to work and I was struggling. I swear I drank that coffee and I thought I felt worse.
I said about time I had a fish, goldfish.
She said,
Goldfish.
goldfish.
Make motherfucking ever goldfish.
Like the damn orange shit?
I know, because it's so delicious.
So my rocket science dance, you know, follow the crowd.
Women are wondering, like, why are
Oh shit, I put it on wrong. I hate to put the fan down.
Oh.
You got it?
No, it's when I screwed the thing on.
You woke up tomorrow and you were a guy and you wanted to get laid like most guys.
That would be hot, yeah.
I got the other one.
Yeah.
Alright. You make a joke? Want you to be good now.
I mean, you tall and all, but it's
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I could just stand up and
that means you have to unscrew the little thing.
All you do is twist it a little bit, then slide and turn.
yeah, like yeah.
Okay, you gonna need a chair or
First of all, I ain't volunteered myself.
Oh, that's too funny. Who this? Yes. So back to the conversation at hand. We done had so many.
Yes. Which is the whole reason why I damn brought the set up and was just like, yo, let me just go ahead and get this on recording one time. Just because.
Now you gotta share this with everybody since you're a part of this chaos. Never mind. Never mind. You don't need to go on.
Yeah, I'm about to say it should be good.
Yeah, if you don't want to do it. Hallelujah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all is there.
Huh? Is that peach? Is that another slicer?
It's not yet. It's got plenty of others. You can drink this one straight up.
He said, "Oh,
yeah, fill me up with something."
Well, ain't no more Taylor for you."
This little peach. I might pay him up a little bit, you know. Damn, holy, we just pop the different drinks and alcohol.
What happened?
Nah,
A little charge off the top there, sir.
when you're done.
Mm-hmm. It's just a little
smooth. We want them.
I can't do too much. I know this is liquor courage, but shoot, can't be doing too much. Whatever. I'll be on his head forever.
Oh, I brought the diet. Yeah.
Oh. You need some kind of bathroom.
Yeah.
I tell her
A
how
whole
to
bathroom?
I'm gonna tell her how to do it. She better go get some painter's tape, line that thing up, start the room. 'Cause I ain't doing it.
Yeah, meanwhile, she'll be right there.
back in the pineapple bowl under the sea.
What's the hell of a thing to ask your friend to do? I mean, is that like one of the worst? I shouldn't say worst, but then.
No, I know what she asked me, like basically.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, my mom made me paint my whole bedroom because I wrote on the wall.
Dang.
That's punishment. Dude.
But listen, whoo. And then
That's childish.
then when we painted the room, right, painted everything. Actually, just painted the window and shut. And I did something one day, tried to go out the window and forgot the windows painted shut, but she whooped my ass that day.
Yeah.
That woman said, gotcha.
That one didn't even say that. It just laughed.
That's that double word, yeah.
Yep, but nah, my mom made me paint my whole room for writing my name on the wall. My wall became a diary. Hey, listen, I had a childhood.
Well, I got a whooping by pretty much everybody in the house when I wrote on the wall. So I wrote on the living room wall like that. You know how black people is with the living room with the plastic furniture, right?
Yeah, but it ain't real. It's a hard ass plastic too. Sit down on it, boy, your thighs, your butt cheek, everything.
Yeah.
And don't let it be the summertime. You got to sit on that couch.
Oh my gosh.
But you be sweating for no reason.
Yes. But anyway, we're on the living room wall, and that shit, that cost me a little bit.
But
at least I had to paint the whole damn room, you know what I mean? I just had to wash it off.
Aren't you?
I just had to wash it off.
My mama made me paint that whole daggone bedroom.
Yes.
I missed the closet door on the inside.
Meanwhile, dad's going like this. Yes.
I don't even think my daddy was doing that much.
Free me up with standing.
Nah, my daddy was doing the paint much. But she made me paint that home. I still forget. I can tell you what my old address was as a kid. And she made 2929 Apple Drive. I had to paint that room. But listen, a lot of stuff happened at that house as a kid. A lot of it was good, you know.
Right,
some of it wasn't also good, you know. Of course.
And that's the crazy thing about memories. Like, what's the furthest back that you can remember? Like, the earliest memory that you had. Like, for me, it had to have been when I had to have been like 4 or 5 because I was having a snowball fight. I know I'm in Charleston.
Facts. So I said you wouldn't have no snowball fight.
So I had to have been maybe like 3 or 4 years old when I was still in Wisconsin over there. But that's the earliest memory I got.
Like my mother always gets surprised where I would tell her stories about my great grandfather before he passed. She's like, you actually remember that? I said, yeah, I remember he bought me the red tricycle, and I was so small. But like people often fail to realize that there are certain things that kids remember from like the smallest ages, and they never forget it. And people often wonder, how do they remember because they're so young?
Right, they be hoping you forget sometimes.
Facts, because I mean, and kids now probably have seen a lot of stuff, which is why so many kids have so many different traumas in their life because they experienced and saw too much. Right. And then the parents think, oh, they shouldn't remember that. Yes, they did.
Yeah, I remember every ass cut back brother to me.
You were just a badass as a child.
I was bad.
Oh, now you're gonna say, oh, he's not bad. He's just active.
Yeah,
that's BS. That's BS. You weren't active. You was a little badass.
I ain't had no damn ADHD when I was. You just had to call me back.
Oh, you don't want to sit your ass still in school? All right, I whoop your ass every time you keep on moving.
Every single time.
Steven, what did you say?
Don't even think about switching. Don't even
I got my ass cut into
Oh, that's what I'm about.
Oh, yeah.
In the back office, with a minister's office.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yo,
everybody
heard me yelling and screaming for help.
Oh, wow.
And not a damn person came to that.
Hey, and when you would have came out, was like, hey, Mark, you all right?
Nah, damn Christian came to that door. They
said steroids for the child. And he damn sure didn't steroid on your
yeah. Oh, it was old school with that shit. They didn't care.
It's just something about a ruler too.
Hey, I had a teacher in middle school. God love her to death, and she's still cool with me to this day. And She used to have these glue sticks and you walking by her line and she hit you in the back of the leg like this with a glue stick. Like, who told you to get out my line? Get back in my line. But they don't make teachers like that no more. We respected her too at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now everybody want to be, oh my gosh.
I'm gonna tell my mama, right?
Right. Oh, so look, this is how I knew I was not supposed to work with kids. When I first got out of college, and they sent me to Star High School, and I had some kids over there.
The old school stall, you know what I mean?
Facts, the old school stall. Before I became whatever, something middle and elementary school, whatever it is, whatever. And I knew then when I had the little boy that told me what he was gonna do to me sexually because he thought I was one of the students. And the little girl said, "Oh, I'll tell my mama." I said, "Tell your mama because your mama can catch these hands too."
Damn.
They was like, "Miss, why you can't say that?" Oh, nah. See how this work is. She want to be petty. I'm gonna be just as petty as she is. Cause that little girl just as big as me at 15 years old. So she can tell her mama all she wants. And just gonna leave her mama and whoever else is cool for it. I'm just saying, like, that's the problem. These kids ain't have no respect. But then I realized that her mother was about the same age as me. And she's the oldest out of all the kids that her mama had. Her mama had like 10 kids. So her mama didn't care what she did. Her mama didn't care what she did at all.
Damn.
Didn't care. Didn't care where she was, who she with. I picked the girls up and said, I'm gonna take y'all, we gonna go eat. We gonna go just hang out together, whatever. My mama didn't even care that I came and picked up. Didn't he? I tried to meet the lady. She didn't even bother to try to meet me. None of that.
That one's down free. Now.
It's just the fact that you had a child that you just don't care. That's the whole thing what we were talking about earlier about people aren't really raising their kids. Wait, she was too busy being focused on the man? Like, first of all, get your priorities together. Because that man might leave you. Them kids, they're yours for life.
Well, that's why she would rather chase Dick, because Dick is not for certain. But the kids, yeah, they always be there, asking for shit, begging for shit,
And then when they get older and they don't want to do with her part of that, then I gave my kids everything. Nah, you didn't give your kids time. You worked and chased the man the whole time. And that's the thing what a lot of people say as parents, like, just because you got kids and I know you got to provide for them, but you also got to give them time.
The time is precious. The time is actually one of the more valuable things, you know what I'm saying, that we have. It's actually probably arguably the most valuable thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because like in any relationship that you have, whether it be work, home, kids, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, you still got to devote time to something with an individual. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody likes to feel special at some point. You know what I'm saying? And even like you were talking about earlier about validation, sometimes it ain't even about the validation. It's just sometimes just knowing that I matter.
True indeed.
You know, some people don't necessarily need to be validated, but they just need to know that somebody actually see and care about them a little bit, right. And they're okay.
Or at least hear them and understand them.
Or just acknowledge that their presence exists.
Yeah.
And so many people find themselves, once again, on social media because they don't care and it's all about the attention.
Or, yeah, you definitely get more attention on social media, especially when you damn post some crazy ass shit, even if it's true or not true, you know what I mean? Especially when it's not true because
niggas know.
Word.
Yeah, this is why.
And we all know the saying that, you know what I'm saying, the lie can go around, you know what I'm saying, twice as fast as the truth, but, you know, this is how it goes.
I always say, I don't get as long as get it told. It's true.
That shit is on my damn.
But you know what? I used to like, why she always saying that? Now I be like, dang, I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, but you know what though? It ain't no grandparents in like that. Grandmama now they in the club. Grandmama said, baby, grandbaby, come smoke this blunt with me. Grandmama said,
grandbaby, hold this phone for me.
Girl, I gotta take a picture. You ready? And then they take a picture like, oh.
Yeah, because I ain't bullshit. That shit be killing me, man.
Wait, what's the shit here, though? I see the whole bunch of old The girl got the hand in the moon.
The same way the girls do now. They say they try to hope they cry. Come on now.
Everybody trying to go back, girl.
Hey, that what it
She
is.
got a fine back.
Yeah. Look at that back.
Whoa.
Shawty got an ass on her. I'ma put my hands on her. I'ma spend a couple grand on her. I'ma pop a rubber band on her. No foolery. No foolery. No foolery.
No.
Hey, listen. What you man say? He a one man now. Cause he got out and she gave him. He took his money and flipped it.
What?
What you mean, Mike? What you mean, K.O.? How the hell you say her name?
Okay.
That's what's up. Positive.
That's fine. You know?
Oh, we take money, all that.
And you're not wrong. And most of them, he get locked up. As soon as he get locked up, she got a whole nother dude.
Hurt this dude in the world, bro. Partner done hit it. Cousin done hit it. Everybody done hit it. That shit fucked up.
That's all your personal.
No.
I'm not saying
I ain't seen which person I had it.
you partner who did it.
There we have it.
My partner.
The double reasoning and responding. You know what I mean?
Man, I gave at least 2 years.
You gave 2 years FaceTime. That's up to your homeboy. You foul, man. You foul.
That's a decent cap time.
That's 2 years.
2.5.
She ain't right here. He ain't right her no more.
Yeah.
He had him new booty in prison. Oh, so she was the correctional officer. He was getting conjugal visits.
You get some kind of visit.
Hey, I ain't mad at him.
That's
Ain't mad at all.
He ain't not married. I didn't know that.
He was. They were married.
I don't know. I just saw, come to the block. Hey, bro. What? You married? Shut up.
You know how they take that what the TV show is? Love and Lock Up.
Yeah, I'm about to say lock up or something.
Love and Lock Up or Love After Lock Up or something.
Yeah,
Hey,
something like that.
don't get me wrong. I don't know about married no dude I ain't never been with. Why he in prison?
Fresh one, nice, little sweet, chilly. Yeah, man. I'm doing good now.
Now I ain't lie to you now. My old neighbor, she used to work with the prison ministry, and her husband, she met him while he was locked up in prison. He married him and she moved to Kershaw. But she met him while doing prison ministry with her church, and she's going and speaking to the prisoners and everything else. I often wonder, if she okay or whatnot, but she sure did. She married him, she left her kids in that daggone townhome, and she went with her husband.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Not the kids.
Yeah.
Her kids grown.
Oh, shit, them kids then.
Exactly. I told her, I'm like, hey, do whatever makes you happy. Live your life. It's what you want to do, go for it.
Last time I had y'all how? Go find your daddy.
She had already divorced their dad. When I met her years and years ago, she was going through a divorce from her husband. And then it was funny how when I moved out in this neighborhood, she was a neighbor. And I kept saying, I asked her, I said, isn't your guy's name such and such? She said, yeah. I said, you don't remember me? And then she realized she did remember me. But like, I was just in shock that she actually married a man. She met while he was locked up in prison.
You can't judge love.
I didn't judge her.
Love becoming in-house on Facebook.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not denying that. I was shocked. I thought that was something you told me.
Yeah, that sounds like some damn TV type of romance shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, already fantasized about having TV romance, but I already know I ain't got that. I know I'm crazy, so you know.
Shit ain't gonna kind of work on that.
Huh? No, it ain't. He not gonna crazy too.
Oh, everybody knows this. Slam to it.
You know what? I'm so down with you.
I'm so down with you. We got pieces.
Certified psycho.
Certified nutcase. I ain't graduated psycho yet.
Did you see my last publication?
It's nice.
Got the legs all out.
First of all, don't be a hater.
All she needs is a cigarette.
I need a damn cigarette. What the hell?
A cigarette. A lot of flashlights.
My kids said I want to be the this one.
Newport. Full local.
Shut up! You said a Newport and a Full Loco.
But that woman with that shirt that looked like a photo.
Oh, damn.
Oh, you want to help? Oh, you got sauce.
Yeah, you got a whole damn. I don't know where they're doing that.
I do.
Well, because you be talking shit. When you first fired it up, you was like, God damn. So you was
Hey,
yeah.
listen, I'm not lying. A few nights a week. Every other day. If not every day sometimes. It doesn't matter. All I know is I'm going to make you mad. Because you already know what I'm about to do. Can I get one? As they say in Charles Frank, one.
Let me hold one. Let me get one.
Mm-hmm.
Let me touch one.
You want sausage?
Oh no, I'm just feeling it.
Oh, you look at first. Come on, let me hold one.
I mean, yeah. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Not beyond the ground. Not that tall. Do you know most of these people? Or they're just okay.
I only know 3 of them in there.
Okay. Did I only see 2 of them?
No, you haven't seen any of them yet.
Okay.
She told me the same thing. You don't know none of them girls. I said, I know nothing no familiar.
I mean, you know, they might look familiar, but I don't know.
You don't know what's up.
I don't know. I only know the 3 that I know. That's all I can say. Girls from anywhere, all over the country.
Oh, for real? I thought this was all local.
No, it's not a local magazine.
Oh, okay.
National.
Nice. What's up?
That ain't one of the girls in that she's from the UK.
All right. I guess I should be paying attention to if you're comparing photographer.
No, they're not saying partner. Everybody's there. Yeah, because some of those pictures, I don't think they had like professional photographers.
iPhone.
No. Like some of them, you can legit tell they were just like legit.
Right.
iPhone.
Well, like I said, everybody don't have iPhone, you know.
I don't know. I mean, it seems to be like one of those.
Now when you flip back, I didn't know those 2 girls. I know those 2. Yeah, we all hung together.
Kind of was going. I was getting them.
Yeah, she's from here. She's from Conway.
What? Sea City?
Might as well just sit on the beach.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
And then that's my friend right there.
Yeah, why didn't you catch your hand?
Oh, I don't know. I never noticed because you said something just
Yeah,
I think it's just how the picture was when she submitted it.
ain't no take away from it too much. It's just, you know, you go from other shit.
Yeah.
Word. That's good for you,
Yeah, I'm on the inside. They don't look colors. Yeah, you gotta keep flipping them. Go into the video.
That's solid.
That girl got titties. Station chocolate.
Titties out, legs out.
My titties was not out and my legs was covered up somewhere.
Where?
My legs, somebody had the audacity to ask me if I had on drawers.
Don't look like it.
I did. I had on the girl. Close enough. Close enough. Yeah. No, I'm trying to get in a few more magazines.
Hey.
Who knows? I might make a new plus size Playboy magazine.
I'm sure it already exists, but you know what I mean?
No, it doesn't.
I'm pretty sure it is. It's not probably Playboy, but it's something else.
Probably BBW Highway or some shit like that. No, I think they porn or something. I don't want to be able to get one of those. I'm good.
I mean, you know, there's a fine line between porn and just artistry.
It is.
Some big girls out here can do things.
But listen, don't you start that conversation up again. Don't you start that up. I'm just saying, don't get no started on that again. Go ahead and say it. Just say it. Just go ahead and say it now.
I'm saying.
Say it so everybody can hear. Say it for the world.
Some BBWs do things that little bitches won't do. Can't do it, you know, unexperienced.
Yeah. I concur.
The girl go for the gusto.
She ain't got nothing.
And fix you a plate.
Word.
She gonna feed you and she gonna at the same time.
Nothing.
Dude.
But I had one fix me some good bonus red velvet cake. Tear my ass up and then give me some cake.
She gave 2 kinds of cake though. She gave 2 kinds of cake. Butter cake, buttercup.
Boy.
Hey, buttercup.
And another one, we worked that one. Hey, I'm telling the truth.
I mean,
tell the
man.
Tell the truth, shame the devil. Let's go to church on it.
Yes, man, to speak. Man, to speak.
Speak then, go ahead.
I know.
Speak to me.
I know she's a certified MC. Certified MC.
She was talking on the microphone.
Certified MC.
Sweet. What mic drop on you?
Yeah, mic drop. Got a little bit of aquafina action going. Then take you to goddamn steakhouse. Win-win all day.
It's a win-win situation.
Now I tell you no. I'm tired. None of that shit.
You know. She ain't get tired. They think look how we big here. We get tired.
Hell no. Hell no. I was tired. I was exhausted.
You were tired. You was exhausted. She went ready to stop.
I had to call my ancestors on that shit.
Yeah.
So I like to do that somebody showed me when he was on TikTok. Somebody he had met this old lady. And he was like, y'all, I know to come up with a story. Cause she about to kill me. I don't want no more.
Them real too.
Yeah.
Cool out here, boy.
That was the one I was kind of thinking about the night pass. Because she was older than me. I was still down like freshman, sophomore in college up there, man. She was like already in her 30s. She used to damn smoke me out, damn drunk, took me to a crib, fed me and shit. Man, that shit was man. That was an awesome experience. You know what I mean?
An awesome experience.
Word.
You down here?
No, she was in Columbia.
We might need to go to Columbia.
She's gonna be 50 something now, but pushing 60. I don't know.
I had one from the bird. Miss Pineapple.
I had to hear about Miss Pineapple one more time. Oh my God! Listen, before he said, "This is him." I ain't never had no pussy this tastes like pineapple. No, she ain't pineapple. That thing was sweet. I'm sitting here going,
Hello? What's up?
Pineapples.
You can grab a truck.
I got you. So Liz is back.
You
trying to get this?
Yeah, they do.
Not in his case, no.
Yeah.
I don't know. They say you always be out here. Ruin the lives and match.
Can you hear everything?
Yeah, I can hear.
Where?
We ain't want to you just got to get on here and just say something, huh?
Well, I'm sorry.
You don't have to be. I'm just talking trash.
Okay, so you
I wouldn't be
pushing
me.
me?
Yes, ma'am. You next.
Okay.
You next.
Word.
Yes, we having candid conversation.
Is that so? Is that so?
Say what?
Nothing. You can't hear me then.
You know it. I couldn't understand what you saying.
I just wanted to jump back in and say hello.
What's up?
Hey, we have missed you.
You got braids in your hair? Or those crochet?
Individual crochet.
Oh, okay.
I got her to take them out for my hair is.
Try.
67% of marriages end in divorce.
I really wasn't a fan of that guy. Yeah, no.
Oh, he's very active. My child's life. He lives 10 minutes from me.
You know the man who decided to lay down.
You must be working.
You see y'all today?
No,
Why don't you go back and live with him and work instead of trying to do this shit over and over again with new guys?
You said you
ain't
are.
gonna marry you. They got nothing invested in it.
So you want to join in the conversation since you won't hear?
Well, I'm trying to understand what you're saying. What is this in the corner?
What is who?
Oh, what is that in the corner? I'm trying to down. Go up.
Can you understand us now?
Yeah, okay. Now say it again. What's in the corner?
I said, did you want to join the conversation? You asked him what's in the corner?
Yeah, I didn't know what it was.
His video was in the corner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the conversation?
Random shit.
What's on your mind, girl? You want to talk about your birthday? You want to talk about your birthday?
I don't want to talk about. I'm just gonna say I had a good time with baby on my birthday. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, look at her being modest, because that gal that can talk your ear off. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Ask me another question then. I forgot you guys.
You want us to ask you questions, huh?
Ask me another question. Nothing about baby.
Because I'm gonna ask all the wrong questions.
That's the point. You know what I mean? You already know, so you know what I mean? Y'all boy already know each other. So
one of the topics we were talking about was kids and grandparents not being grandparents no more.
Oh yes. Oh my God.
Matter of fact,
you know what?
Matter of fact, I just saw somebody posted something, and it was like a 28-year-old grandmama. Like, I guess she was 20. She's 28. Her daughter's 14, and her daughter's pregnant, so she about to be a 28, 29-year-old grandma.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, like.
Matter of fact, I'm going to get back to find that shit.
Like,
I told Johnson, you got to wait back for 3, 4, 5 years now. I don't want to be no grandma before I'm 40.
Listen. I can't. I ain't trying to be nobody's grandma. I'm trying to be somebody's mama on the low, girl.
You almost did.
I ain't had no kids yet, okay?
I just said that.
You could be a perfect person to talk to because she worked with kids for a long time.
No dog.
Why do you
They ain't gonna have no children.
The dog. Didn't we have
They ain't
a
gonna have no children.
Like, come on.
Most of the time.
Dana, what's this streaming system? What's this streaming system?
StreamYard.
I'm about to say, yeah, you're gonna have to ask him.
StreamYard.
Okay, it's my first time seeing this. Okay.
So, ma'am, you're supposed to have some liquid courage with you at this process, because this is just all about.
I just don't see it.
Okay, look, we're gonna go for another wine until you come back. Okay, we make your drink. But you gotta call y'all in trouble this time around. Oh, you know what?
Okay.
You talking about something?
All right, I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
What's left of it?
Word.
You've never had that before, have you?
No, I have not.
Candied apple rum. Candied apple rum. Tastes like candy. I can feel it when you walk. Even when you talk.
Tastes like candy.
Oh, you still on that?
Yeah.
I thought she said she was coming back.
Well, I can.
Oh no, there she go. So, Liz.
I'm not how to get out.
You who?
I don't know how to get out. I got the screen, but I can't get out the audio.
Oh, if I asked your guy, hey, would you be okay with your girl traveling? First, stay home. 9 out of 10 times the girl said before she stay home.
Okay. Pause. Put that on that. What happened, huh?
What are you doing?
Oh, I was just trying to make sure. Liz, you still on it?
Well, like she froze. I'm just trying to figure out where your kids are from now. My mama had a rule where you had to be home before the street light come on. Now the street light on, the porch light on, and they got their little behinds outside still.
But, you know, it's a new day and age, just like we were talking about, you know, man.
Hey, I was excited when I seen somebody with their kid in the airport the other day.
Oh, shit.
And the police sat there and watched it, said,
You got excited.
And then because people be too busy trying to talk about, tell other people what not to do, like, shoot. It's a difference between discipline and abuse. And don't get me wrong. Some of the things our parents probably did was borderline abuse.
I'm sure it was, you know what I mean?
Stitching cords.
I mean, it was pretty rough, you know what I mean?
Hey, listen, I never get on.
Some of the motherfuckers got creative, yeah.
Somebody go get a switch, and somebody wasn't big enough. I swear she came up with a whole damn branch.
I mean, I think we all got stories like that. Cause my grandma, I mean, I tried to play her. Now I can't bullshit. I did play her with this little twig. You know what I'm saying? But that shit wasn't about to fly. She went out there and got the biggest piece of fucking stick she can get and beat my ass with.
The question is, what did you do?
I can't even remember. That's the thing. Like, she beat me to the point the way I guess I never wanted to do that ever again. So whatever I did, I apparently never did that shit ever again. You know what I mean?
Yep. I learned from my brother how not to be an idiot. Because I swear some of the stuff he used to do, but shit, some of the stuff he used to do, I'd be like, why?
Yeah, I mean, you still, you know, I mean, you at least had that. I was the only child, so I mean, I had to
Ooh,
make
child.
all the mistakes and all
But
the
were you the
attention was
older
on
cousin?
me. Oh, I was
So
like
you
in
had
the
older
middle.
cousins to learn from?
But they were around, but not like that. And plus, they were so much older. It was like they were either 10 years older, and my closest one is 4 years younger than me.
Gotcha.
So they were older, yeah, but the boy was already doing like teenage shit when I was still a kid. You know what I mean? Like I could learn that part, but you know how to navigate around my peoples. Nah, that wasn't being discussed too much because they had already grown past that. And plus, like most families, like them, my aunt was actually younger than my cousin, than her nephew. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So there was a couple of
You know, they
instances
used to say,
like
right?
that.
You know, you get it when your auntie younger than you.
She was younger than a few of her nephews, and that shit was the running joke. Like, okay, you my aunt, but they clearly, what time is it?
Yeah, my dad was like that. He got twin aunts,
Right.
but they were a few years young. I was older when I realized. I'm like, but how is Auntie Brenda a little bit younger than him? I'm like, wait a minute, oh. And then, they'd be like, yeah, it's my nephew.
Right.
But they were younger than him by a few years.
Hell, even one of my uncles is only like a couple years older than me.
I mean, shoot, I'm 6, 7 years older than my nephew. 2 of my nephews.
Word.
I said to make 6, because one of them is 32, and the other one will be 32. And then I have a niece that's 31.
Great.
My brothers that have kids or anything. Too damn rare. Oh, the lifestyle.
That's right.
Yeah. Like, my daddy was like 18 or 19 when my brother and sister were born.
Right.
But, yeah, my brother was like, by the time he turned 60. Hey, it's what it is. It's business.
What's up?
It's what it is.
Shit.
I'm sure.
That's one way to call it. You know what I mean?
Hey, he said be fruitful and multiply. He did.
He certainly did that shit.
He
Certainly did that shit.
Hey, but I know a lady, she had 9 kids. And I was like, you playing with me, right? She had 9 kids with her husband. Her husband wanted another one, but she divorced him.
Okay, so the 10th one was too much.
She didn't want no more kids. He wanted more. He wanted to keep having babies, and she was like, she was done. Like, you gotta think about, she had 9 kids.
That's what I'm
She didn't go too many years without being pregnant.
Pretty much all her prime years, she was pretty much.
Yo. And
child.
I can imagine her being tired. Always got something poking out your belly. Heck no, I'm fat now. I don't want that.
And obviously just another young one that just still needs attention and all that other stuff.
Exactly. So I really thought she was kidding me until she started naming. I said, damn, you really had 9 kids? I really thought, you didn't know that? No, she don't look like she had 9 kids.
That's at least positive. You know what I mean? But I mean, why would she leave? Because I mean, like, unless she just wants to be alone. Because
I mean, of course, there's always a lot more to that. But
right.
the biggest thing was he wanted more kids, and she wanted more than the one they already had. And the thing about it is, in this day and time, having that many kids still, if you want to take care of them.
That's what I was thinking. Because
it's a struggle to take care of yourself.
Pretty much. I was just thinking like, dang, either she was staying at home with all the kids and he was always working, something had to give, you know what I mean?
I mean, like, what was that one family that had with like 20-something kids?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, at some point, I think your body would get tired of being pregnant.
I think so too.
But like having a baby and being pregnant, that's a lot of stress. I mean, I've never had that experience.
I can't imagine, but
I can't either at the moment.
But did you want kids though?
For me?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, so I mean, you gotta get busy sometimes too.
I mean, when it happens, it happens. It ain't solely up to me.
That is very true.
Like, you know, we always do things to try. Don't necessarily mean it's gonna happen just because you try. Don't mean it's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. I can try every damn week. You still may not never have none, but you know, I hope to have one day.
Well, I guess I don't have been trying enough.
Oh no. We just had a few bad apples.
Nah, because I mean, honestly, that's the thing about it. You know what I mean? Like, I try to practice as much dick discipline as possible. Shout out to
Just change that word.
You know what I mean?
Discipline.
Dick discipline.
Right.
Sure.
Okay.
But like, it's about like, all right, I'm only gonna really try to just fuck females that I can see myself having a kid with, that type of situation.
Right.
You know what I mean? I would just be, you know, I mean, obviously there's a few slip ups here and there, but I mean, try not to just be fucking for fun. You know what I mean? Like, I you know, would rather have a purpose behind that shit.
I mean, I come to the realization that now, even all the way down to people dating, like, people don't know how to date anymore either.
Well, they don't, yeah, because what's dating? Dating is just what, meeting new people and
Netflix and chill.
And, well, Netflix and chill is for obviously the people that
Hey, listen, that's what some
really
people call
like
dating.
each other. Yeah, but that's
No, they don't really like each other.
no, because women that really don't like the dude will have this motherfucker jump through hoops, take them to Chris, take them to fucking halls.
Not true.
Not all the time, but that shit do happen. You know?
Maybe I'm just a cold-hearted individual. I just want to answer the phone.
Well, obviously, if you're not interested in the dude, you won't answer the phone. But there's some women that will know that the dude is interested and try to take full advantage of that situation. I.e., you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you gotta take me on a date. The date gotta be, you know what I'm saying, some high class shit.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
shit. Sorry. That's just what it is. Like, and that be the thing. Like, people be trying to do so much and be above their own means. And then, my favorite thing is, we're gonna go to Roof Chris, or we're gonna go here, we're gonna take pictures of our food, and you don't even like the dude. Quit playing with that man emotion
So
like
you
that.
understand what I'm saying? Like, there's females that won't just like go out because the dude offered. You know?
Yeah.
And it's not
And
like,
then they be mad at this dude call him a hoe. Sorry, you only went for the free food.
the dude was stupid and silly because he thought that he was gonna get some pussy because he went and took her to, you know what I'm saying, this restaurant or whatever. Like, it don't work like that. Like, she has to genuinely be interested, or she's a prostitute. One way or another, like, you know what I mean? You'll find out what time it is.
Either he gonna pay the lane or he gonna walk away.
Right. What are you goddamn?
What was the old saying? Hoes get laid, but bitches get paid for hoes.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. Bitches get laid, hoes get paid. Some of the sort.
Yeah, something
Hey.
one way or another. Yeah. One of the two get paid and one of the other just get laid.
Get laid fast. You know.
And it's almost like, and I understand why a woman would pretty much be like, why fuck for free? I get it, but the whole point.
But a lot of people now don't understand the value of what they have as an individual. Not just because, you know, it's funny how females be quick to say, I'm not good because I'm not good.
Yeah.
Girl, that thing might be trash and ain't nobody will tell you. No. And then when you get the one dude and they tell them the truth, then they be all in their feelings like, why? Man, forget that Negro, he ain't this. Girl, you just mad because he told the truth. You mad because he said it was such and such trash, you know. Or one that I heard most recently when another dude was talking to another girl. Mm-hmm. He was just like, man, I felt like hot dog going down the hallway. I said, ooh. Yep, you just going from side to side. Ain't hitting no wall. Not even a little bit. Especially if that's the type of female that's always pushing a dude because, this one look like he got money.
Right.
And they fooling her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she made a name for herself in that way. Like, dudes have been finessing her for so long and they don't be having no money. But they know she gonna give it up if they look like
right. That's all you have to have is to look for some of them, you know what I mean?
And the one dude who had somewhat of interest in you, you try to play him and then you get mad because he tell the truth. Girl, That's her feeling.
And that's part of it too, because obviously, you know what I'm saying, if a woman tells you have a small dick as a dude, it's usually when she's mad at you or something that happened, or, you know, the relationship is ended. Every now and again, yes, that will just be the case, just because she, you know what I mean? But usually that shit only comes up after she's right, you know what I mean? So,
because females do stuff to try to spite, you know, to hurt them in the deepest way possible.
You get my point. So when a dude say that the pussy trash, she thinking the same way. She thinking like, oh, he's mad at me for whatever reason, or it must be something else. He's just saying that just to hurt my feelings type of shit. Not thinking like, okay, my pussy's actually probably trash, you know what I mean? Like, that thought never really kind of crosses his mind. But, you know, that's just kind of how I see that particular point on that one. You know what I mean? It happens.
I just look at like people in general, whether male or female. Like, if you're gonna do what you do, know its consequences behind whatever it is that you do. But shoot, at some point, you gotta value what you got. Yeah. And if you don't value it, you're gonna be giving it up to this one, that one, and then somebody say something out of the way, it will forever be in your feelings. Because, oh, you out here chasing this and chasing that, and you feel like, oh, it's okay for me to, because he got money, he gonna pay my rent, he gonna do this. Then what happens on the day that he can't pay your rent?
Well, then it ain't sufficient anymore, you know what I mean? That's why
my coochie ain't sufficient for that matter. I'm sorry, like, I don't believe in, don't get me wrong, I know it's females out here that's always looking for a dude to take care of them. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like this, let me get my own. I can't expect somebody to take care of me if I can't take him a step first.
And that's respectful, you know what I mean? And that's actually how that shit should be. But you know that it does not always go down.
Right? No. Like I literally have made so many females mad because I feel like you expected him to do something that you can't do for yourself. How you gonna expect him, like, girl, to my, I'm gonna go get me a Birkin bag. Girl, that thing a knockoff. You such a hater. Okay, no, I'll laugh at you when your whatever fall off on the bag, your strap break, whatnot. Hey, listen, my favorite one was the girl had Michael Kors purse and my MK pillow.
Oh shit.
Listen. I was dying last night. She said, you gonna try to get a knockoff, but you can't even afford it.
That's what happens. You gotta be prepared for that.
You gotta be prepared for that, you know what I'm saying? If you can't afford it, nobody out here trying to buy it. First of all, I ain't never been to my Kors anyway. He don't want us wearing his stuff.
That's the crazy part, because that's how a lot of like the high-end designers actually feel.
But they have black high-end designers, like Telfair Clemens for crying out loud. But nobody wants to buy his stuff, do they? They want to go buy Michael Kors. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, you can buy Michael Kors if you want to.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm just saying, everybody quick say, oh, I support black owned, but why are you wearing Michael Kors first? Why you wear Michael Kors shoes? Why you wear Michael Kors socks? But you support black owned. There are high-dollar designer, you know, black artists out here, but everybody's quick, oh, I buy this. No. If you gonna say it, do it. By everything that you do.
But obviously, you know what I'm saying, the validation comes from when you do have the Gucci or the Prada or the Michael Kors or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Even back in the day when it was Tommy, you know what I mean? When these motherfuckers come out and be like, yo, I really don't want black people wearing my shit. That's
I didn't make my purses for straight hair, weed.
Right. Like,
I didn't make my outfit for the D-boys to wear on the corner. In other words, he said, I don't want you niggas wearing my stuff.
And that makes you want to wear it even more. And I'm just like, but why?
I'm not gonna help you make money if you don't want me to wear your stuff.
He was already going to be a pretty good millionaire, or she was going to be a
He didn't need that help.
Why? Exactly. But then we go clown motherfuckers that still wear FUBU, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
Hey.
Well, I guess he done sold out FUBU, but my point being is that, you know what I mean, if you do try to damn rock some black-owned shit, you know what I mean, motherfuckers ain't gonna respect it the same way. That's obviously shouldn't be the reason why you do it, but we understand how the game goes, you know what I mean? Like, what's popular is what's popular.
Mm-hmm. Well, my favorite one is, like, I know a lot of people that own businesses here, and they're, you know, entrepreneurs.
Right.
And us as black people will be quick to complain about their prices that they have for handmade stuff, or they take the time and make shirts. You complain about spending $25 on a shirt, but you will go to damn Polo and spend $35 on a t-shirt while not spend $25 on your homeboy shirt. And then you be mad because your homeboy be like, well, shit, you ain't support me when I need you the most when they come up. You can't be mad.
Yeah. I mean, it's a ridiculous cycle that sometimes, we find ourselves into. But, one of the only ways to break out of it is doing and being aware. Like, honestly, I didn't even know the designers that you were mentioning. That's my fault. Like, I know that they are out there, but I just didn't do my diligence to actually, seek them out. Now, granted, I'm not a super fashion guy. I mean, fuck, I try to look nice when I can, when the moment presents itself.
Right.
But, what I mean? Like, I know there's some dudes out here that are, usually in the fashion, but when they're in the fashion, they brag about the $500 Gucci belt, or, you know what I'm saying? They got this bag.
Man, they be claiming it's a $500. Man, they bought that thing off Amazon.
I probably understand that too, but at the same time, the fact that they want to flex like that lets me know that they intrinsically add value to European shit as opposed to, what food brings to the table. Like the white man's ice is always fucking colder for some reason.
And they the ones who brought the ice over here.
Hey, good point. Good.
I'm just saying, you don't have to be in the fashion to know about some of these items.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, at the same time, it's just it's like I'm like this. Okay, well, you know what I'm saying? It's just all about knowing a little bit. Like with me working on my part-time job, do you know when somebody asks me about the ABC on the hat? Well, if you know anything about Negro League, you know the Negro League, the ABC stands for Atlanta Black Crackers. When somebody's like, well, I don't like that, I said, you don't like your heritage. I need you to know what it's about and what it stands for. And that's the whole thing. What people don't know. They don't understand. Like, a lot of stuff that they try to teach these kids in school, it's so whitewashed. Like, I had a great conversation with my coworker. And he grew up in Columbia. He said he had a teacher that got into trouble when he was in school because the teacher talked about why do we celebrate Columbus Day? Columbus Day is alive.
There you go.
And mind you, right? And mind you, my coworker is a young white male. And he said, look, I understand and appreciate everything. He said, and people are going to say different things about me simply because they don't know and understand how I grew up. He said, but I love people. He said, and I'm going to tell you what they teach the kids in school, it's all bullshit. It's all whitewash. I said, yeah. He said, and these are the words coming from a white man himself who grew up in this country and who knows it is BS. I said, and that is true. And I respect him 100% for that. Like, the funniest part about it was we were talking about like certain things and how we grew up, and he was talking about how his mom used to make him go get switches. I said, oh, you mix. He's like, I said, was your mom raised by a little black lady or something at some point in life? He said, man, my mama grew up on Two Notch Road. I said, oh, okay, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Exactly.
He said, I can understand the same troubles that everybody else did. He said, my mother, she didn't try to shield me or shelter me from certain things. Right. She made it where I had an understanding of what was going on. I said, and that's even better.
Yeah, she was grounded,
Very much so.
Because a lot of the times it really is just more or less about the environment, not necessarily just, obviously skin color and all that kind of shit. So that's what's up.
I'm just like, if you're gonna claim to be something, be it all the way. Don't have to do it. Support it. You say I support black-owned business. Give the black man a chance then. Yeah. Because the thing is, people be quick to say, "Oh, white people this." What happens when they support us more than you do? And then people be mad. People be mad. Like, why you in your feelings? Because you know what I'm saying. You didn't support your brother clothing line, you know, you didn't support your sister, but she out here making her jewelry and all this other stuff. You didn't support your cousin when she had a book that she was selling.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But when it's your time, you want everybody to support you. No, what you doing?
That's really where it's at, and honestly, that's where things used to be. Obviously, like back in the day, but you know, nowadays because it isn't. But that I guess that is that kind of connotation that goes with that. When I say that, I mean like if you go mainstream, that means you're getting white dollars. That means you're getting more money. That means like some people might say you sold out or selling out, but I mean,
call it what you want to. I look
at some people want it. Yeah, like they know it's the market. That's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? But I ask myself this question oftentimes, like, can a black man truly get rich? Or not even a black man, black person, so-called black person, get wealthy just off of black money, like just off of black support?
I look at it like this: they get money off, they get rich off of us. Why we can't get rich off of us?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because anybody that I know that you would call like a black person that's wealthy, like most of them are just like mainstream people. Like they get money from white people, but they get support from black people. But is there anybody that just come up purely off of just like black support?
Cool. Now that I have to do some more research on.
Like just straight up black support, like no. I mean, obviously a few dollars here and there from other people, but not. I mean, like mainly just like what I'm saying, black people money. Because most black people that are wealthy right now, like they are once again mainstream. I don't mean
or
just entertainment.
There are some of them that aren't really mainstream, but they choose to keep themselves with a low profile. Like you see faces out there, like there's a lot of investors that are black out there now.
No doubt.
But they choose to keep themselves at moderate minimum. Like they don't need to tell everybody how much money they are doing. Like there's this one lady that I follow, and like she gives great tips to class on investing and stuff like that. And I'm learning like so much, but 95% of the students that are taking her investment courses are black. And she quit her job as being a principal, and then she was an administrator. Like she got tired of it and she decided to go into doing something else. But 95% of the people, like I sat on one of her Zoom calls, and out of the 1,000 people that was on there, 99% of the people on there were black. And then the people were talking about how much money they have made just by following her tips.
Nice.
Now, people may not be millionaires or whatever, but you got people saying, "Oh, I made $5,000 in one day." You know what I mean?
Nice.
Just by learning her tips and trading stocks that way.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I look at like it's the ones. I don't care if you get it. If it's not us supporting them, but if you give it back. You put it back into the same community that you come from. There's so many people get rich, but they often forget, hey, you pay for the hood, just like the hood. You got a little money, okay, cool, but what are you doing for the community? Because that's what people often make the mistake, is not put back in. Because you gotta think about if the community help you come up, in order for the next man to come up, you gotta also help put back.
Some people, because of trauma, you know what I mean, they do look at the community as, fuck that, I ain't survived and I ain't looking back type of situation, you know what I mean? Like, it's unfortunate, but, there is that aspect of it as well, too, you know what I mean? That's where, like, if you do make it out the hood, there's little chance that you ever will, you know what I'm saying, kind of look back and go back. And I wish that would happen. I even had a conversation with a coworker about that. I think he misunderstood me, because when I said that there needs to be more black wealth like in the hood as far as like representation, I get the fact that obviously if like rich celebrities move back to the hood, they will get robbed, they will get targeted. This could be some crazy shit. But what I guess I was trying to say.
My thing is why though? Why can't we just as people, instead of saying, you know what, they came back to the hood, How about, you know what I'm saying? Let's learn from him and see how we all can go.
I would love to believe that, and that's why they avoid it. That's why they avoid coming back, or if they do come back, it's just kind of like, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? In and out, you know what I mean? Whatever. But there does need to be more of that presence there, because then you do feel, I guess, you know, because hell, if I had somebody make it out my hood, and they actually came back and they just built their mama house up, and you know, whatever. Okay, that money is right there, but at least he ain't leave. You know, he ain't going nowhere. He did not he's right here. That would be a good representation of I can see it instead of, you know, oh, the motherfucker. I mean, we all understand why somebody would leave, but then it would be nice to see it. And that was my argument to my coworker, which was pretty much if we had more representation like that, then it would improve the hood, because, you know, they would invest in the hood as far as okay, the property value would go up for other people's house. Yeah. And not even that, just I remember growing up in my neighborhood, it was different stores. There's still black-owned stores in my neighborhood. For the most hoods now, it's stores owned by Arabs, Middle Eastern, you know what I mean? I'm like, that was never what I ever seen. You know what I mean?
Like they say the hair business. Black women would spend more money on weed than movie.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact, right here in Charleston, black-owned hair stores struggle.
Why though?
And I know a lady for example, she had a hair store right here at the festival center. And she stayed over for a couple of years, but because her prices were just a little bit higher than the other ones, they were shopping. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, sometimes we do have to pay a little bit more. But they're buying everything in bulk because, you know what I'm saying, they're putting their money together. So, Hair Depot, right there, those Middle Eastern guys, it's 10 of them. They own that hair store. They own one. They own two in Somerville. But they all put their money together.
Yeah.
But we have a hard time putting our money together to do stuff like that. And they all put their money together and they work together. Yeah. And you know what else? They have a black lady in their store to come up.
Because that's the face, and they're smart to know, marketing and that kind of stuff. You know, she knows what she's talking about. If a black customer comes in, she knows how to handle them.
And if she's smart, she'll invest in their business because they become a part of their company.
I would think that would happen, but I mean, you would think that they would be open to that, but I think that their mindset is more or less y'all work for us, but we own this. That's
what I've been working. If I can't buy into it the way I want to, I ain't gonna be working.
Yeah, but they wouldn't even, because as soon as you approach them with an idea like that, they would probably be on some shit nah. I don't think your boy, you know what I'm saying, quite no, we don't want you to do business with us. We just want you to continue to be a customer. We want you to work for us, not, with us. But that's the mentality. And I feel you on that, and I double down on the fact that we do have a lot of entrepreneurs. We do have a lot of that, individualistic spirit. We don't have that corporate mindset, and that corporateness is where you can actually make waves and make moves. Like you said, if you get 10 people together, all that money together, pool together, everybody trusts each other. This is business. We got things written out, so if shit do go south, I can't sue your ass just like, everybody else do. So that keeps everybody in check, and we do everybody. When it's under the table money, and when it's all this homeboy, cousin, my sister, that's when shit goes wrong, and that's when people get mad in business.
People gotta understand this. In order to be a good entrepreneur, you have to know how to be a great employee first. Yeah. Because if you suck as an employee, or as they say in certain areas of retail, as an associate, how you gonna manage the business? You don't know how to come to work when you're supposed to. You call out all the time.
That's the reason why they want to be the owner of their own shit, so that they can have their own schedule.
But in order for you to be able to do that, you gotta first, like I said, you gotta first follow before you learn how to lead.
I agree.
There's no leader that has stepped out there that has not learned how to follow something somebody did before. So as an entrepreneur, you had to learn how to watch somebody else and how they handle their business first, whether you were the employee, the partner, you had to pay attention to somebody in order to become a great entrepreneur. And that's the thing where so many people make the mistake of, oh, I want to own my own business. I don't want to work for nobody no more, blah, blah, blah. But can you learn how to follow first?
Right.
You gotta follow before you believe. So like, I don't want you to leave me if you didn't know how to follow directions when they give you this project. I don't want you to leave me if they make you a supervisor. And
because how can you tell me what to do if you don't know how to do it yourself?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I have a question, I'd be like, yo, actually, I came to this point and I don't know what to do from here. And you can't just look at me and be like, figure this shit out. You know what I mean? Like, just like pay you for it. Like, no.
Like, you have got to understand that, like, there's levels. You gotta start from the bottom and work your way to one. And don't get me wrong now, people who teach their kids how to be entrepreneurs at a young age, those are smart people. Because if you can teach a kid how to make money at a young age, and they continue that process like their whole life, they will never work for nobody.
True.
They'll always understand how to work for themselves. But they learn that from their parents.
Yeah.
They didn't learn by going to somebody's job. But you also get the best experience sometimes by understanding, like, somebody else I know, they are financially, they're wealthy, they're very wealthy. But I also used to explain to them, like, your kids are spoiled. They will not make it in this world until you make them do certain things and stop giving them everything. If you keep giving them something, they're not going to know how to work for something. They're not going to know you want them to run your business when you get ready to retire. How are they going to run your business when you get ready to retire if you always giving them?
They could just sell out. Take the cash and keep it moving.
Heck yeah, and the kids right now, like 12 and 10. The 10-year-old got the right mindset. 12-year-old is just like, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But you gotta start somewhere. You gotta lay the foundation out. And that's the biggest way in order for people to succeed and be an entrepreneur. You got to be able to understand and be able to be like, hey, as an employee, I remember these things happen. As this, I remember these things happen. Like,
experience.
Exactly. Experience goes a long freaking way. It goes a long way.
Oh, actually, with that, I could got something ready for that shit.
I know you're right.
Of course, I wouldn't run as long as I need to. Oh, Barry, you still need that on your heart?
You have to do it. Go white part and like 840.
That's cool. That's fine.
Don't be careful. The whole thing will come down.
And do what now? After that, you loosen
I'm gonna roll hanging on the camera. So you go like both type of it.
move the rig it.
No, when I put it back up there, I ain't put it back up right. I would work.
Alright, but while you do the dryer, I will play one of this old shit.
You gonna put some music? Oh, you gonna put it where other people can see it and once you can hear blow dry?
Right.
Ah, didn't know. That's how it works. Yeah, I'm learning how this works. I've had it for a minute.
Definitely have. That's why I'm definitely have to break it up in a couple of different sections. up, everybody? What's going on? This will be a short, quick little video. I hadn't done one in a long time, but I am a watcher of videos and YouTube videos and YouTubers and vloggers and bloggers and all that good stuff. I mean, I hear what the people say, man. I get it. And shout out to everybody out there that is doing their thing, that's creating a voice, putting out their opinions, getting everything out there. And I respect everybody's opinion. Now let's get to the point. Now, there's been a lot of craziness that's been going on. Of course, just recently we had the shooting, of course, in Las Vegas. Very sad, very unfortunate. Prayers go out. You know, that's the typical thing that people say, but I don't think people actually. That's a whole nother issue for a whole nother topic. You know, we'll get to that, you know, on some later dates. But right now, I just wanted to kind of encapsulate as many things as possible into kind of one big thing. You know what I'm saying? We got the shootings. We have the divide, of course, and football as far as the kneeling and stuff going. We have Donald Trump as president. You know what I'm saying? We got people that claim that there's racism, of course, and fashion, that there's racism, many other different industries. I just read an article about how even the weed industry, the marijuana industry in these legal states and stuff like that, how it's so difficult for a person of color to even open up, you know, a shop or whatever. You know, the red tape is just ridiculous, and the amount of money is ridiculous, you know what I mean? But not to berate that point, my whole thing is us as black people. I'm talking to black people right now. You know what I mean? I'm sure some other white family and some of our Latino brothers and whatnot, Asian sisters and brothers, you know, everybody will view and participate. And, you know, this is a world where we're all humans, you know, we're all people, and it shouldn't be a black and white thing. It shouldn't be a racial thing. But I'm talking to my black people because we live in America and we've seen how we're treated. We know the history. We know it since slavery up until civil rights time, up until now. I know I skipped over a lot of history, but I mean, that's pretty much how the shit's going. And ever since that time, well, what have we been doing? We've been fighting. We've been dying. We've been trying so hard to be accepted, to be equal, to be part of certain stuff. Even when they had the whole Oscars stuff about, you know, there's not enough black actors and actresses that get recognized as far as awards and these television shows and movies and directing and different things. Man, I'm tired of hearing about that shit. And I kind of get it. Yes, we're in America and we all should be treated equally under the law, and you know, we have checks and balances for that, and we got people still fighting on our behalf in order to make sure those things are true. But why in the fuck are we really still clamoring after, you know what I'm saying, white people's approval? I mean, at this point, at this juncture in life, it's 2017, the information age, everyone should be able to start their own shit. We don't need anybody. Let's start supporting our own. And I know that this message isn't the first time somebody has ever brought this kind of message up, but goddammit, it needs to be really put out there and it really needs to be followed. I try to support black businesses personally, you know what I mean, in my area in South Carolina or whatever, but wherever area you're at, wherever city that you reside, just make sure that you try to support black-owned businesses, and not just because they're black-owned, but support the best ones and try to invest in black businesses and black companies as well, and start our own stuff instead of worrying about, oh, the white people don't respect us, or the white people don't like us, or the white people are racist. Man, fuck that. Don't get me wrong. When a motherfucker walking down the street can, you know what I'm saying, then get shot and killed just for being black, that's a whole nother issue. Those things, unfortunately, we still have to fight. But when it comes down to anything financial, anything business-wise, any kind of industry, you know what I mean, whether that be the marijuana industry, the fashion industry, whether that be sports, whether that be entertainment, of course, whether that be education, whether that be anything, because it takes money pretty much to do anything. We should support ourselves, start up our own things, and quit worrying about who the fuck don't like us and who the fuck isn't going to give us respect and this, that, and the third, because it's not really about that. It's about the uplifting of our people. And the quicker we realize that and stop calling each other names and coon this and coon that, and so what that you're a little bit more knowledgeable about how things are going down. But at this pace that we're going now, it seems like every time I click on the YouTube video or something like that, people are just bringing up old shit for the most part and not talking about like the solutions, or not giving or offering any kind of other routes or any other kind of avenues in order to do stuff. And that's what I want to start doing right now, and also promoting those that have been doing it and trying to get on that page, because we all need to get on the same page. And those that don't want to get on that page, fine, fuck them. You know what I mean? Quit calling them out, quit trying to, change their minds. Because the one thing, and I'll probably close on this, the one thing that you cannot do is change somebody's mind. They have to do it themselves. You can present them with as much information as possible, but it's up to them to actually accept it and use it in order to better themselves or whatever. You know what I'm saying? How that old adage goes, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So let's stop leading white folks to this whole peaceful equality river and trying to get them to drink out of it. Quit leading these old, ratchet motherfuckers down to this shit and trying to make them conscious and trying to make them, proud to be black. No. The people that are will be. And then everybody else, until it becomes trendy or cool, then they don't worry about them motherfuckers. But let's start right now. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope, and I put it out there to you guys, that hopefully you will support a black business today. And if not, I'll help, and I'll give the avenue to do that. So stay tuned. Watch for some links, watch for some different things, and we'll get this shit started. We'll get this movement started. Appreciate y'all listening. Y'all boy have a great one. Up to some TT. Whichever one. Alright, hopefully y'all boy down, took heed to that message. It was the same shit we was just talking about just now, pretty much. How black enterprise can enterprise. Now, I must ask you this question because we were talking about it a little bit earlier. I mentioned it at least a little bit earlier. Mm-hmm. So, if there's a black person, man or woman, and they are married to someone of a different race, mm-hmm. Does that take away their value to the black community?
As much as people would like to say it does, I don't think so. Okay. Because you can't change who they are. They were born black, no matter what.
Right.
Granted, there are some somebody who don't think they're black. They think they're something else other than what they are. But I'll look at them and be like, hey, when it comes down to it, if somebody asks you to call, if this was a white person, they gonna call you a nigga just like they gonna call me a nigga.
Yeah.
No matter what you do, it is what it is.
That is true. But I mean, the reason why I bring that up is because there's a lot of millions and sometimes billions of dollars that get lost in the black community because we ostracize people because of who they choose to have sex with. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Or choose to marry, you know what I mean? So, I just find that a little bit silly how, like, we're letting so much capital go just based off of, personal feelings. And that's what I mean about, like, can we really go from that point of just being entrepreneurs to going to corporate type of, enterprise type of deal? Because we have, power players in place. You know what I mean? We have the Michael Jordans of the world. We have the goddamn, I cannot think of the man's name now, which is crazy, but Rob Johnson. Well, not even just Rob Johnson. There was another Robert too. There was Robert, what is his name? But anyway, there's, obviously all these entertainers and all these athletes and all these other CEOs of businesses and all this other black wealth that's just around. And it just seems silly that not all of it is being kind of like funneled and filtered through to a certain area. Now, obviously, I don't expect Oprah to take her whole net worth and plug that into helping the black community, but a few $1 million would definitely help. You know what I mean? You're not wrong. You definitely don't need it all, but we can definitely take whatever support we can. But it just seems like some of that support gets stopped upon arrival. Like right now, like if Kanye West said, like, look, you know I'm a billionaire and I want to do X, Y, and Z. He already built a school. Nobody gives him the respect that they give LeBron James for building the school. I'll give Umar Johnson for building the school. But, Kanye West did build a school. Even, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why, But anyway, once again, if you share views with someone, obviously it's easier to, support that person. It's easier to align yourself with that person. But it does seem to be, in my mind at least, a point to where it's like black business stops because our alliances stop at a certain thing. Oh, you vote for Trump? Oh, I can't fuck with you now. It's like, but you still got $1 billion in the bank, so can I please talk business with you? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be about, like, I have to share every,
detail.
Right, like I have to agree with everything you do in your life and every decision that you make. No, I just know that you have capital that I'm trying to tap into. You know what I mean? Like, if we can do business together, we can do business together. As long as, but that's the thing though, because everybody has a line in the sand. Like, I wouldn't do business with a known pedophile. You know what I mean?
Not the subway guy.